And he also understood innately the connection to the fans in Philadelphia. And it's as simple as, where was I drafted? Where am I going? How are the fans there? How do I mesh with them? And I think it was a perfect fit. Even though he's from Cleveland, it was a perfect fit of his personality and the way that Eagles fans approach the game. People are afraid of them. They think they're crazy. They think they're irrational. They threw snowballs at Santa Claus and all that nonsense. But he gets it. Here he is talking about fans in Philadelphia. This is a great lesson for anyone who plays sports in Philadelphia or in any town where the fans are passionate about their sports teams. Have a listen.
Some people struggle to play in this city. They can't handle the booze, the media, or our fans. Consider it a great blessing to play in the most passionate sports town in America. If you don't like what the fans and media are saying as a player, it's very easy. Love them, treat them like your brothers, and go out and play your balls off. Wear your heart on your sleeve, and I guarantee you change those narratives. I remember seeing Zach Ertz shy away from a block one game against Vontaze Burfict in the Cincinnati Bengals. Rightfully so, the fans ripped him apart, crushing him for doing it. The next week, the first catch I saw Zach Ertz snag, he ran after the catch like I had never seen. It took 3 guys to bring him down, and I heard the link erupt with cheers for his effort. Today, you won't find a single Philadelphian with a bad word to say about Zach Ertz and the legacy he left behind.
That's all they want. They want the players and the coaches and the executives and the owners to care as much as they do. That's true of any fan. That's the thing that, it bothers me that fans resent players and get behind the owners, and there's certain predictable trends that happen. It's like, folks, why don't you have greater respect and appreciation for the folks who play the game? And I think they feel that at times the guys who play the game, the coaches who coach the games, they don't care to the same level as the fans do. And it's a very migratory process where coaches move and players move. Kelce didn't, but I think it makes it a little harder to have that same connection. But for him to come there, stay there his whole career, he basically became an Eagles fan. He is an Eagles fan. He acts like an Eagles fan. He behaves like an Eagles fan. He talks like an Eagles fan.
Right.
He wants his team to be great. That's all they want. And the stuff that drives people crazy is just the manifestation of a very strong desire by the fans in Philadelphia to win. Yeah. And that explains why after they got one Super Bowl, Chris, what happened? They got worse. Maybe the way to look at it is they got better.
Well, listen, he has some monumental parts of his career. He's going to the Hall of Fame between his own personal play, right? You got to have some monumental parts of your career, the upset of the Patriots in the Super Bowl, right? You got to be able also to be that Hall of Famer. A lot of the times, as we know, the team you're on or the unit you're leading has got to be somewhat of a namesake in the NFL or something there. I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line, led by him the last few years, became one of the most inevitable forces on an offensive line that we had seen, you heard me say, since the 90s Cowboys. I mean, their run game, they only run like 2 run plays, and they still ran on everybody, right? It wasn't even, I don't even know what they would look like if they had a creative run game. That'd be scary. Like if somebody like Shanahan or some other great coaches in football gave them a few of their run plays, I'd be like, oh my gosh. They were running plays because of Kelce's talent and everything else, where they were like, yeah, you know the play and we know the play and you still won't stop it. It's incredible that way, And then you're right, he embodies the city. Philadelphia's got a little of that Cleveland, hey, tough working man, no nonsense type attitude. So you could see how he, made that switch or fits in Philadelphia. And hey, we were at the Adele concert on Friday night before the Super Bowl. To your point of he acts like an Eagles fan, right? I mean, Pete, this is on social media if you guys want to pull up the clip. Adele is talking about the Super Bowl and who you're rooting for, and some loudmouth jerk from Philadelphia yells out, Eagles! Well, that loudmouth jerk we heard at the start of the concert was Jason Kelce, which is a typical Eagle thing to do, but that's the way they work and that's the way they go about things. So, yeah, he is. He's an Eagle through and through, on the field, in the stands, whatever. He embodies the city of Philadelphia.
And by the way, the Mummers Parade embodies the city of Philadelphia. Pete has gathered more information. We'll put a bow on the funny hat that Jason Kelce wore to that parade and rally after the 2017 season with this. The Mummers Parade is related to the Mummers Play tradition from Great Britain and Ireland. Revivals are still held there in some cities. Historically, Mummers Plays consisted of informal groups of costumed community members, mostly male, that visited house to house on various holidays and performed folk plays. The word mummer is believed to derive from the early New High German term mummer, a.k.a. disguised person, or maybe the Greek name momus, a god of mockery and scoff. So, now you know more
Look at us.
about the Mummers Parade, but apparently our friends who watch the program
UK
on Sky
is gonna
Sports,
know.
which
Right.
is Sky Sports Action in the offseason, they knew all about it because like so many things we do over here, it came from there.
Yeah, no, it's good. It ties it all together, right? I'm sure you'll probably get a few emails from some viewers on Sky Sports about, how the hell did we not know about mummers and all that? I had no clue. That is totally new to me. But very cool, certainly. And hey, again, that just it shows the point once again of Jason just embracing the culture of the city and why they loved him so much. It's a sad day to see him go. Damn good player, right? Great personality. Love hearing him in front of the mic no matter what. But I know it's not the last time we're going to hear from him in general. He's going to be on our TVs in some way here in the next year. I don't know. It'll be a studio or a game or whatever, but he's not out of our life. And that'll be a good thing because, I really do respect and enjoy Jason Kelce.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.